Ranking the best middle linebackers in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update, and this is actually one of the most important tier list updates of the year. Since the last time we ranked linebackers, they have completely changed. And what I mean by that is this tier list is about to look completely different. If you haven't kept up with the game at all, linebackers are actually back. Like, they are usable. I've been rocking linebackers. Let me know down below in the comments if you are now rocking linebackers again, even over safeties at linebacker. And the main reason for that is these linebackers now get this ability called lurk artist. What lurk artist is essentially the combo of lurker and pick artist for 1 AP. So now your linebackers will animate and also catch interceptions for only 1 AP. Insane value in the game. Now today we already have a linebacker that I think is the new S tier. So for me, everyone's already dropping down a tier. However, when I was talking about that lurk artist ability, right? Well, there's only 2 people in S tier that can get it. Everyone else on this list can't. We are dropping people down a ton of tiers. Manti is going to be the lone person in like C tier now. Everyone else is going to F. That's how impactful I think that lurk artist ability is. It actually changed everything. And I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but this is what the new tier list is looking like before we get into the new cards. All right, and first up right here, we got Ernest Jones of the Unstoppable promo. Has 82 speed, 82 acceleration, this time 6'2". No real good pass rush, has 81 play rec with 81 block shed, only 70 zone coverage though. And something we are looking for though, we want play ball and air aggressive. Conservative is like the worst one you can get. And finally right here, from an ability standpoint, only an 84 overall, and needs 89 jumping to get that lurk artist ability. So he doesn't get that lurk artist ability. For me, if you're not getting lurk artist, you are essentially F tier, unless you're like Manti and have some crazy stats still, which just kind of makes you in the C tier. And now right after that, we get Alex Singleton right here, another 84 from the Unstoppable promo. Has 84 speed, 87 acceleration, this time 72 power moves though, so I guess he can bull rush a little bit. 82 play rec, and the change of direction, the strength, the jumping, all are pretty awful. 6'2", 240, and has 90 tackling, 82 block shed, this time 65 man coverage and only 73 zones. Really doesn't really do anything great on the football field, and also doesn't even have the bull rush trait on yes, so you won't even really use this power move rating. When he sheds, it's just based on a shed timer. And again, from an ability standpoint, does not get that lurk artist. So for me, Alex Singleton, no doubt about it, gonna go in this F tier. And now after that, we get Robert Spillane right here. Team of the week drop, 87 overall, 6'1", 229. I was actually a little bit excited for this card because I was like, okay, maybe we get a cheap lurk artist. And as you can see, 75 jumping, but has 85 speed, 84 acceleration, 75 agility, 70 change of direction. Again, no pass rush, has 92 tackling though, which I guess is a positive, 84 block shed, and the man in zone are actually awful. So my question is, what can this card even do on the football field? I absolutely hate when they stack cards like this because they literally stated him like he can't play football. And again, 6'1", 229, has play ball and air balance, and finally we'll just show off his abilities right here. Gets that tier 2 bucket, can get pick artist. We are looking for that lurk artist. So for me, Robert Spillane is going to go ahead and go in this F tier. And right after that, we get a most feared drop right here, Kaiser White, 87 overall, most feared hero, 6'2", 234, 86 speed, 86 acceleration, not the worst physical stats in the world, 83 agility, 82 change of direction. For the most part though, what you're gonna see is linebackers, their agility and like change of direction are always lower. Kaiser White actually has a pretty nice balance, has 84 play rec as well, only 82 jumping, so a little bit sad. Again, doesn't really offer you anything as a pass rusher. 82 block shed, 73 impact blocking though. And finally, from a coverage standpoint, no real man coverage, only 77 zone coverage. And if we take a look at his traits though, play ball and air aggressive. So this is actually a card that I think in the future, say he gets like a 95 overall card or something crazy, he could actually be really insane if he gets that lurk artist ability. And this time though, from an ability perspective, again, doesn't even get pick artist, does not get that lurk artist. So for me, once again, he is going in this F tier. And now that brings us towards all the high overalls, the reason y'all clicked onto the video. First one up right here, we got a new team captain, Dolphins great Channing Crowder. Channing Crowder, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all right now too. I think Channing Crowder is the best team captain in the game, and I'll explain why, when I'm done covering it. But has 85 speed, 87 acceleration, not the greatest speed in the world. It's not the greatest speed. 86 play rec though, with 83 block shed, 84 impact blocking, good tackling as well. He's 6'2", 249. And he does get every single team chem, so potentially if you have a 50 out of 50 theme team, he could be up to 87 speed, which is a lot better. And finally, from a coverage standpoint though, 80 man coverage, 86 zone coverage on all Madden, hits that zone coverage threshold of 85, the highest in the game. And when we take a look at his traits though, play ball and air conservative, I don't love that, but this is where his value is, man. His abilities right here, he can get this lurk artist ability. He is technically the cheapest person in the game that can get lurk artist. You can get him absolutely for free, and based on the cards we're going to cover, right, a lot of lurk artists in this game, some of them are 1.5 mil, some are like 600k, 500k, some as low as 300k. If you want to use linebackers to get that adaptive AI in the run game, and also just because linebackers are actually usable now with this lurk artist ability, I would really recommend using Channing Crowder. He is on my team. I really recommend them. Now, where's his overall ranking in this list? To me, it's like either A or B. For me, I'm going to slightly put him in this B tier. And the reason for that is I think Ray Lewis and Terrell Bernard are a little bit better. Terrell Bernard hitting that 90 zone coverage almost made the S tier for me. Channing Crowder is just a little bit just a little bit slower. If you have him on a theme team, I think there's a legit argument for S, but I would probably put him A on a theme team as well. And you might think I'm just hyping him up and what I said about him being the best team captain was wrong, but again, he's my team captain, and it's not because I have a Dolphins theme team. I think he's the best one in the game now, just with the value of lurk artist, getting that for free. And after that, we get Anthony Walker Jr. right here. Anthony Walker and the next card are so similar, but he dropped in the most fear promo. 6'1", 235, has 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 83 agility, 85 change of direction with 88 play rec. These stats are absolutely amazing. Obviously offers you nothing as a pass rusher. The block shed, the tackling are pretty nice as well. The place where he loses me though, the coverage. 66 man, 74 zone coverage. He's 6'1", 235 though, so this is actually a really good user. When I update my best user list, it's going to be super tough. Do I go all 10 linebackers? Do I put some safeties on? I don't know what to do with the top 10 users, I'm going to be honest. But we'd look at his traits as well. Play ball and conservative, like pretty much everything where it's just him playing as an AI is pretty bad. So if you want to use this card, this is another card you could potentially get for a BND 90 overall from the choice pack from the most fear promo. In my opinion, to really make use of him, you got to use him. In a defense that a lot of people have been running 4-3, even 6-1, I use 3 lurk artists, and I use this card. I think he's a pretty good user, and we look at his abilities. Once again, of course, he can get that lurk artist ability for 1 AP. For me, it's just he loses me from the coverage standpoint. I could see you arguing higher based on his user value, but for me, he is also going in this B tier by Channing Crowder. For me, the reason why it makes sense for them to be on the same tier, as an AI defender, I think Channing Crowder is a lot better. As a user, I think Anthony Walker is better. Both have their strengths, both have their weaknesses, and as an overall card, I think they're on the same level. And right after that, we get Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks, again, very similar to Anthony Walker. He's 6'1", 236, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 85 agility, 88 change of direction. This time again has 85 play rec. No real like pass rush or anything, but 88 block shed, 80 impact blocking, 77 man, 80 zone coverage though. This is a really tough card to rank in my opinion because I love his physical stats. I love everything. I just wish he would have hit 85 for zone coverage. He's in a weird spot in this list for me, but he also has play ball and air conservative as well. This is another card that I think you can use her, or you can slightly trust as an AI defender as well. With 80 zone coverage, we're looking for 85, but again, you could slightly trust them. And finally, from an ability standpoint, once again, can get that lurk artist ability, this time in the tier 2 bucket. So for me, Jordan Hicks, very similar to Anthony Walker. Oh, this is a tough one. So you can argue bottom end of A, or you can argue top end of B. I think either or, like he's literally in a B+ range for me. I would rather use Terrell Bernard and Ray Lewis over him, but I would also rather use him over Anthony Walker and Channing Crowder. I'm going to slightly place him in the tippity top end of this B tier. For me, he's middle linebacker number 4. And our final card of the video right here, we got Patrick Willis coming in at a 90 overall. Now he is 1.5 million. Is he worth that? You know, worth is definitely a subjective thing, but 6'1", 242, 89 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 agility, 91 change of direction. Great stats on him, 86 play rec. This time he's also a little bit of a pass rusher as well. He is a little bit of a pass rusher, has 90 block shed, 92 impact blocking, and finally, 90 zone coverage. He hits the zone coverage threshold on all pro as well. So I think by far and away, this is your middle linebacker number one. And we look at his traits. He has play ball and air balance, has pretty much everything you would want on yes, including all 3 pass rush traits, which is nuts. And finally, right here from an ability standpoint, of course, gets that lurk artist ability. So yeah, this is middle linebacker number one, but also you could treat him like an outside linebacker and occasionally rush him and then occasionally drop him off into coverage. I think that makes a ton of sense, and I think that's a great way to take advantage of Patrick Willis's skill set. For me, this is going to go ahead and be the only person in S tier. And yeah, y'all, this has been my updated middle linebacker tier list in Madden 24. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? I hope y'all did enjoy this video though, man. I've been kind of looking forward to it ever since the lurk artist got announced, because I can officially say linebackers are back, man. I think it also sucks that it kind of took an ability to do that, but hope y'all did enjoy, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden. If you guys want to watch me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I ranked the best safeties in Madden 24.